Welcome to Davita's Stampin' Spot. It's Thursday and I have a project for you. I'm going back to some Valentine goodies, so I'm going to switch the camera around so we can get started. All right, so I'm using the Made with Love Designer Series paper. Love this paper. Unfortunately, so does everybody else. It's supposed to be back in stock on February 9th. I am using it for classes. I think there's 3 different dates. I will post that below the video because I don't have my calendar right here with me. I'm also using the embossing folder that's in this suite. Look how it makes this paper so pretty. And these flat hearts in there. Gorgeous, gorgeous. All right. These 2 pieces are 4 by 2 3/4. So what I did is I took my card base, 4 1/4 by 11, and I scored it at 2 3/4 from both ends to make a gatefold. Okay, so I think I'm going to go that way. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to adhere the embossed piece. Again, it's 2 1/2 by 4. And it doesn't show a lot of difference because I've got 2 pieces of the same paper, but it does it creates that great depth with the embossing there. And then this is the same size, so it's 2 1/2 by 4. I apologize if it feels like I'm going fast. I am. I'm working ball games and I forgot to do my video. You guys ever forget to do something? Hate it when that reality hits. So, all right, so I've got my 2 flaps. Now I used the stamp set is called Endless Love, and there are dies that go with it. I don't have my dies with me. One of my team members are using the die. She's using the dies to get ready for our team meeting. Um, so fortunately, I had a bunch of hearts already cut out. This is the stamp set. Love it. Love this heart. I think that just is a great one. And I love the saying, sending you love, sending you hugs and kisses, today and always, XOXX, to from, happy Valentine's Day. Great set. All right. So what I did is right before I started on the camera, I put the Happy Valentine's Day, 3 different stamps on a block. And remember the way you want to do that now is lay them, especially the photopolymer, lay them on your glass mat or grid paper so you can make sure it's straight. Okay. Then I'm taking my happy and I'm going to go in 2 letters. So VA, and that's where I'm going to put my happy. And then for my day, I'm going to do the same thing, the S, and I'm going to go kind of by the E because that apostrophe takes up some space as well. And I'm using my lines to line it up. So then I can stamp it one. Oh, now it doesn't want to come up. That Valentine is so sticky, which is a good thing. Usually it's the other way, right? There we go. Well, it's still, oh my goodness. See, I thought this would be easy to show you. All right, so I want this one to come in there, that one there. Well, it's a good thing it worked, right? What I'll do is I'll go in and wash this. Apparently it's gotten a little too much adhesive on it. What I'm going to do is line it up like that. I'm going to lay it down here to make sure it's straight, and it still is. All right. Yeah, live video, you just never know what's going to happen. All right, so I'm going to glue this on the inside. You can see I stamped the first one, and although my stamps were lined up straight, my hand wasn't, and I stamped it crooked. Always glad there's 2 sides to the paper. That's why I always tell everyone in my classes and then at my events, stamp first, glue second. That way you can use both sides of the paper. And then I always tease people and tell them that if they get to stamp on both sides, then they got more stamping, which is true. They did. All right, and I got more stamping tonight. All right, so I'm going to put a little adhesive on this side. Then I'm going to put it on the side where I want it glued down and making sure there is no adhesive on the side that I want to open. And I'm using my heart to line it up and make sure it is straight. All right, there we go. Like the liquid glue, it gives you a little wiggle room. So what I did is I have, this paper has several different pinks and reds. So I've got my card base is Bubble Bath, and of course white. This is Flirty Flamingo. I stamped this in real red, and then my other heart is in real red paper, and then I embossed it with the hearts, and I thought it was really cool because in the dies there's a heart that will cover that up, and I thought that was really cool. So I'm going to cover that up. Just add a little glue, or I could use a glue dot. I watched I did the virtual retreat. I'm telling you guys, I know it was an investment because it was more than I'm used to spending, but so valuable. I still have only gotten half the cards made, but I learned so much. And what made me think of it was they had a large discussion about using glue dots or not using glue dots. And I'm in team glue dots. I love my glue dots. And I could have used that on my heart. All right. So I had this on this side, had in my head I was going to glue it over here. Yep, I think I like that the best. Now I need to be careful because I want this to open, right? So we'll go back, we'll start with our Flirty Flamingo. All right, you should have received yesterday several emails. One of my team members always teases me. She can tell when I'm back at school because the emails come out. And she is right. I was back at school today, and I realized several events that I wanted to advertise, and I thought I had advertised. The emails were still sitting in my draft folder. So you should have gotten an email for some Valentine classes that I've got coming up in February. Cannot believe February starts next week already. Actually, this weekend. And my masculine card class, I will tell you that a couple of the classes are already full. So if you can email and say, these are classes I would like, first and second choice, I'll do my best to get you into the classes you want, but no guarantees. But we'll find a time that will work for you because I want everybody to get to make the cards. And I'm going to show you the Valentine cards here in a minute. The Valentine class is coming up. The masculine card class is coming up. And I even sent out my April crop information today. And I had several people already RSVP for that. So if you want to come to the April crop, don't wait. All right. I realized I could put both of these down, so I'm going to do that. I got glue on my finger. I cut Oh, I was getting ready to glue. I have two cards to show you. I was gluing the other one down, and I dropped this piece, and then I rolled over it, and it put black on it, and I had to cut it, and I got glue all over my finger, and it made a mess. All right, so here's my card. What do you think? Do you like it? Opens like that. Happy Valentine's Day. Love how simple it was. And notice I only stamped two things here. I could come back in and add some stamps and stuff if I wanted, but I've kind of been on a simple kick lately. So I thought it would be fun to show you how different it could look if I just changed the gatefold. So remember this one was, both of them were 2 3/4. This one I did at 3 1/2 and then 2 inches. So, and I adhered it on the other side. So what do you think? Do you like it better like this? So it has a bigger piece here, or do you like it where it's even? I guess in one sense it's kind of hard because I did my hearts different. But which one do you like better? A or B? Now I sound like I'm at the eye doctor's. A or B? One or two? All right, I'm going to get these to lay down flat. So there's my projects for you tonight. Yep. And let me show you the cards for the Valentine class. These will not be in the class. Those are my demos tonight. They're simple, but I think they look great. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I will tell you, when I made this one, I didn't have my embossing folder with me, but I will probably have you emboss either the strip, the heart, or both on that one. This one. And this one's my favorite. Gotta love it. All right. So 1, 2, 3. These two are pretty similar. 4, 5. Oh, I'm missing one. We got one more in here. Maybe we'll throw in one of these that I just did. Maybe we'll add that one because I realized these two are very similar that I made. All right. So Valentine class, watch for that email. If you're not on my email list, please reach out. You can get me at davitastamps@gmail.com. You can send me a personal message on Facebook, comment underneath YouTube, or text me. I would love to hear from you and love to add you on my email list. So there you go. Hope you're having a great Thursday, and I will see you next week.